Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Destination Unknown Van Life. I'll just adjust this camera a bit, that's it, perfect. Well, as you can tell, no croaky voice and it's back to normal. All my appointments at the doctors and hospital went to normal, spot on. So, I've got some news to tell you. And wait till you hear about this. I've decided, before I tell you, I've decided to do this for my own benefit and to better myself. I have sold Columbus. I sold it to my cousin Fred around 2 days ago. I decided to because another bigger van came up and I didn't want to miss the opportunity. Simon said to me up at SM Conversions, he said he's got a van, it's a Peugeot Boxer, it's a lot higher roof and it's a longer. It's similar to the size of a Peugeot Boxer ambulance type. I took this decision to get rid of Columbus because I've been full-time in it now for 17 months. I've been on YouTube since end of November last year. And I thought the time's right and the opportunity's right to grab the bull by its horns and go for it. Obviously, Simon's helping me out because it's a Peugeot Boxer similar to Columbus, and bits have been done to it and it just needs finishing off. He said in about, on and off it, in about 5 or 6 weeks time it'll be done. But in the meantime, he's let me use, as you know, I'm in Bertie the Bus, the Imer again. So I've moved all my belongings and my life out of Columbus into the Imer for now. Because my cousin Fred wanted to buy my camper. And I thought the time's right, selling him, I can get the funds off Columbus and invest it into this bigger van, which is going to be more modern inside. It's going to have more mod cons. Because to be truthful, everybody, since I've been in Columbus and I've gone full time, I've just let my health slip a bit. I know you hear about it, you can do this, do that, and to keep healthy. But I was living off an hob, a oven, and boiling a kettle. I'm not bothered about that. I did it for 17 months. But what I'm going to do in the new van, which is, the name's come off Columbus, so I don't know, I might call the new van Columbus a second, whatever. So I don't know. But the name's not staying on the Columbus itself. So don't worry about it. You'll be still seeing the new one, the new Columbus on my videos. Anyway, getting back to what I was talking about. Yeah. This health scare I had, and it was a bit of a scare for me, because 5 years ago I had the same situation with my throat. It went croaky and everything. And I went to the doctors, and when they put the camera down, they found a growth on me. I've never told you about this actually. They found a growth on my tonsils, and they found one connecting my voice box and my vocal cords, a shadow, which turned out to be a small growth. That's what turned my voice croaky. So when it happened again, I was scared that it was a repeat from 5 years ago. So anyway, 5 years ago, I had an operation. It was New Year's Eve, it were, when I had it. And the surgeon what did it said I had to have my tonsils out, and also he was going to go down and remove this growth off my voice box and my vocal cords. And my voice 5 years ago was similar to what my voice was like when I was up at Stonehenge and it was croaky. And I was doing lives with Chalky and everything. I was chasing my voice all the time. So luckily, 5 years ago, they took my tonsils out. They took the growth off. It was a special name, what they called it. They tested it and it was non-cancerous. And my voice returned back to normal. So like I said, when it happened the second time, it did scare me. But everything's bang on. So good news. I've got to go back in around 6 weeks' time to make sure my vocal cords have settled down. Anyway, I did a video with Fred when I went to pass Columbus over as a new owner. Because he's going to do all the body work and all the other things and better it. Because he's got time. I haven't. I want to better myself in a better van, which is a bigger van. So I did a video with Fred, but I've got a new app on my phone what backs all my videos up and everything, and I do not know how to get it back. So if I do get the video back where I hand the van over and I did a little film with my cousin Fred handing the Columbus over to him, I will retrieve it back and put it on. But in the meantime, life goes on, because I spent about 2 hours this morning trying to retrieve it from this backup app, and I do not know how to do it. And I'm not going to hang around. Time's passing on, and guess what I've done? I moved into the IMA yesterday. I spent near enough a day and a half, 2 days since I sold to Columbus, sorting all the van out, all the IMA out, because I've got this until my van conversion's ready. And guess what? When I get back off this road trip, I'll go up and I'll do bits of film and show you the van, what I've got to finish off, which is being done off SM Conversions. He's helping me out, and he's been, if it weren't for Simon really, I'd be homeless. Well, I would still be in Columbus, but I'd never be able to better myself. And the time's right to do that. So anyway, guess what? I've hit the road, everybody. I'm on a road trip. I'm not far from Preston. I'm in Bolton, Farnworth. I met this couple, Graham and Joan. Absolutely 100% couple, as you'll find out later on in this, in my next vlog, sorry. It's not going to be in this vlog. It's going to be in the next vlog. Right, so, I came over last night to Bolton, Farnworth. He has TVS services, temp valeting services company. He repairs all the awnings, and he's got a motorhome. I met Graham and Joan just over 12 months ago, before I was on YouTube. I was with Brian at Manchester Van Life at the time at the Burrs Country Park. It was his birthday, and I got talking to this couple, and they said, why don't I go on YouTube? And I laughed at them. And I'll talk about it when I interview Graham. We came over, and I had my tea. I came over last night. It was pouring down all day. I parked up at his unit, which I'm going to show you now. He made the tea. T-bone steak, all the trimmings on it. So happy days. So I woke up this morning, he's just rung me up and he said to me, Craig, I've made some sausage toast and he's made a brew. I'm just a bit behind because he's waiting for me now, Graham. Because he's made some breakfast. And I'm a bit behind because I've been messing around trying to retrieve this video of the handing over and goodbye to Columbus. I'm sad to see it go, really. But anyway, stop the talking, stop the whatever. Let's get outside and I'll show you where I'm parked up. But in my next vlog, I'm going to be showing you around Graham at TVS. All his business, his motorhome. He's going to tell you where he goes in his motorhome. And it's an interesting business and the building, what he's got. So come on, follow me outside and let's go and I'll show you the park up. I've not parked up in a place like this for a long time. It's a built-up residential area. But it don't bother me, I can park up anywhere. But it's built-up area. You might say, what are you doing parked up there? Because I've come to see Graham. Graham and Joan, TVS Services. So, come on, let's jump outside and I'll give you a film round. Quick film round, where I'm parked up, before I go and get my sausage and toast. So, happy days. So, come on. Follow me. That's what I've got to remember always. When I'm filming, not putting the steps out because I'm not used to it. So, there you go. That's where I parked. Bertie the bus. Well, the Heimer. It's a silly name, Bertie the bus, isn't it? I only made that up when I went to Stonehenge. But as you see, I've only got this for a month. That's my home. And that's where I'm parked up. This is Graham's business. And like I said earlier on in the vlog, I pulled up last night. It was absolutely pouring down. And I had some tea with him. A big T-bone steak, chips, the lot. So, watch this fan coming. He don't live far from here, Graham. He lives near the business units. And there you go. So everybody, I'm back on the road trip. Like, I don't know, I'm meant to be going to North Wales, somewhere around there, but unfortunately, last week, a very, very close friend of mine passed away. So I don't know when his funeral's going to be. Last Thursday, Dennis, a very, very close friend of mine, he passed away in his sleep. He was 67-year-old, and I've known him since I was 16-year-old. To be truthful, he was like a second dad to me. He always classed me as his son, Dennis. And do you know what? It did put me back a bit, and it put me back on this journey. So the Halloween road trip at end of October, I don't know, because I've missed a few funerals with being on the road and everything. There's one funeral I won't miss, and that's going to Dennis's funeral. I've got to. I'm waiting to find out of his family when the funeral is, and I don't know when it's going to be. He died last Thursday, so I don't know if it's going to coincide with the Whitby road trip. So anyway, let's get off the doom and gloom. You know where I'm parked up. I've hit the road. I'm going to go to Graham. Going to get me a bit of breakfast off him. And in my next vlog, it might be later today or tomorrow, I'm going to be showing you around this excellent business what Graham have. Graham and Joan. Absolute brilliant 100% people. So let's go and get me breakfast and me brew. Happy days. I'm back. So everybody, I'm just in at Graham and Jones, and where I had tea last night, where I've told you about earlier on in the vlog. And what did I say? I'll just introduce you to Graham first. There's Graham. He's the owner of TVS. Is it TVS?
Yeah, Temp Valeting Services.
Temp Valeting Services. And in my next vlog, you'll see me on the tour around. So, look at this. What did I say? Bacon, sausage on toast. So, I'm just going to have my breakfast. What a 100% couple this Graham and Joan are. So, I'm going to have some breakfast, and I'm going to see you very soon. Catch you later. Well, I've just had my sausage and bacon and a brew. I'm back at the Imer. I'm going to get it all sorted and go and film round his company, because it's good what he does with his awnings, repairs them and everything. But what a great couple. Had T-bone steak, chips, onion rings, veg and everything for my tea. I've just had some breakfast then. So anyway, I'm back, and in my next vlog you'll see the tour of TVS, Temp Valeting Services. I'll be filming round his large factory and his motorhome, and we'll be going in his office and having a chat with him. So I hope you've all enjoyed my opening vlog and my comeback, and there'll be plenty more coming. I'm on a road trip. I'll be travelling about. I'm meant to be going to North Wales, but I'll see where the road takes me. So thank you for all the messages of support when I had my doctor's appointment and everything, and thank you for all the messages and all my subscribers and new subscribers. So I'm going to leave it here. I'll see you on my next vlog, and have a great day everybody. Plenty more vlogs to come. See you soon. God bless you all.